hello, would you please tell us a little bit about where you're coming from and what brought you to Swiss Medica?
Okay, I'm from United States, and the years of research got me to Swiss Medica, and also through a referral. A friend of mine came here like 2 months ago, and the treatment, the whole process, he was blown away. And he's my best friend for over 30 years, so anything he does for his child, he knows how to do it also for mine. So when he called me, I was overjoyed. Previously, I have no idea he came to this, but I was online looking, listening to the YouTube videos and the messages from Swiss Medica, because it's on internet, on YouTube. And I listened to a lot of them, the one in Mexico, one in India. So there's a lot online. And then when he mentioned you guys, I was overjoyed. I'm like, I've been listening to every video from this place, but I wasn't sure because it's in Europe. So, and that's why I end up here.
So when was your kid diagnosed with autism? How many years ago? And what kind of therapies have you tried ever since?
We'd noticed it early on by the time he was 1.5. And then we contacted the doctors, and then we contacted the states, and then COVID happened. And so by the time he was 3, we knew, they're like, well, he does have autism, but until we had to do the actual diagnosis. But he was on waiting list for like almost 2 years. And then they finally did it, and they're like, well, yeah, he has a speech autism. So we've done everything you can imagine, speech therapy, special schools, everything you can, from the house to the school, and nothing is working. We didn't do any medication on him at all. I figure I just try to be natural as much as I can and treat him the same way, because I have three other children. So he's the only one out of 4. So this is the first time my wife and I finally took a courage to say stem cells, with the research we've done, sound more something we are so confident in, just like, let's do it, let's try.
So what kind of result you're looking forward to?
Oh my God, it's as simple, like autism to be gone. If there was a snap of a finger, if there's anything I could do in the world, if there's any part of my body I can donate, I'll get rid of any part. If it takes my life, I'll do it. I'll switch with him. He's my whole world. So he's the only boy among 3 girls. So he's everything to me. But I just want him to be normal, be able to speak, be able to tell the whole world who he is, or what he wants, or what he needs, or what he wanted to do. Be as normal as he can be. So being a productive member of society, that's all I want.
I regret I called you for testimonial. You made me cry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's tough. It's hard, but now at this point, I don't question God. Why me? I don't want it on anybody either. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
We got to go through it. We've been going through it. He's 7 years old. So
did you have any fears before coming to Serbia, all the way from United States? And if you had, how you overcame them?
Not gonna lie, because I'd been through Europe, just traveling, passing through, going to Africa, but never been to this side of Europe, like the Germany, the Belgiums, and all those. And so coming here, there was a lot of anxiety. You don't know what culture, what's going on. It's a different part of the world you've never been. So anxiety is always there. I had that little anxiety. But it made it easy for me, because the YouTube videos I watch, I've seen people from Australia, Canada, India, Israel, from anywhere in the world that came here. And their testimonies made my anxiety disappear. And so this YouTube videos and messages calm parents down, because if someone took a risk and showed up with their kid and they were received well by the whole country, then you don't have any choice but to be grateful for that. So I had zero anxiety coming in, just the travel situation. You don't know what you can run into. So other than that, just going through the security checkpoint. The anxiety is with the kids with autism, they have sensor issues. They can run off anytime. They can get tired easily. You just don't know. And this is the first time he's been in the plane. So that's the only thing I was worried about. How is he going to react? How is he going to handle? It's a long flight. Can he manage? Can he do it? But successfully he did. He was good. He was able to, I put him by the window. He was looking outside the whole time. We show up in the Serbia airport in Belgrade. They were as kind as they can be. No one bothered us. They look at our passport. Didn't even bother. Like, they were just as kind as, it was so amazing. Like,
Typical Serbian.
it was just so, they were so sweet. It just, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So it was so easy.
You know how many times I've traveled with my son?
Yeah.
At that time, I had my own surname. I'm Belarusian. I'm not from Serbia.
Okay.
I have my own passport.
Yeah.
I have my own surname.
Yeah.
My kid, completely different. Dark eyes, dark hair, typical Serbian,
Yeah.
Balkan.
Yeah.
Having different surname. And I'm traveling to Belarus backward and forward. No one even a single time asked for the father's permission for the kid to leave the country.
They gave me a hard
cool.
time in the United States.
But not here.
In Chicago, because all my kids have a different last name.
Oh, I see.
Me and my wife has the same last name. So it's something you never think about it because you never travel. I show up at the airport in Chicago. Your last name don't add up. I said, he's my son. But I'm like, holy shit, they're right. So I had to call back to my state, call my wife. I need a birth certificate. Because it has both our names on it and I have a signature on it. And they're like, we had to wait 30 minutes. We were the last people to board the plane. I almost missed because simple little things like that I didn't think of. And so when I showed to them, we boarded. We were the last people to get in. Sit down.
Michael, we're almost done, love. No, he's not interested. Maybe he just needs to touch you. It comforts him.
What do you say? What do you say? No, stop laughing. When you're silly, you do that. Come here. Go. Go sit down. There you go.
The medical stuff and the procedure itself, how did your son take it?
Yeah.
Was it as complicated as you imagined or it was simpler? And about the doctors, nurses a little bit.
Yeah. That's the same thing with anxiety, because I never really put him through any medical stuff like this. So I didn't know how he was going to react, taking his blood, all of that stuff. And you guys made it so simple. He has that issue with doctors because they had cavities before and that did not went well for him when they were doing that with him. But coming in here, the way you guys explain everything, calm me down. Then when he see that I'm okay, they settled him down, they gave him the medication. Everything was just as everybody explained everything from the beginning to the end before they'd done anything, and it's so calming. The one thing I wanted to say is, like, it's hard for me to describe. I like kind people, okay? But when you come to a facility like this and you find more than 50, 20, I don't know how many people works here, a lot. From the driver at the airport, literally, Sergio, he was so kind, so sweet. I can't forget his name. I will never forget his name for the rest of my life because he was so sweet. To the people walking right in at the door, to him getting blood drawn, he's shot. I never met so many group of kind people put in one place, working for one common goal. It's mind-blowing. If I have anything, I don't know how to say thank you. There's no word. Like, it's amazing.